Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Dave Stewart, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And that one yanked just foul.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box now, Mike Landers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Delgado will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
So next to bat will be Larry Walker. First offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is popped up. Borders has a play, and he makes the play to end the Pedro Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, here is Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Cordero calls for it. He's got it one away.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
At the plate, number 4. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
To the plate now, Paul Molitor. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Joe Carter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Darren Fletcher. First pitch on its way. The pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Will Cordero. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Ready with another 0-2. This is in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So now to the plate, Cliff Floyd, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Cordero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now into the box, Sean Berry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
A pause, and the 0-2. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Washington. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm out of chase. Money in case.
The batter will be John Olerud, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
John Olerud.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Alou has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
At the plate now, Devin White. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Ed Sprague. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good curveball there, clipped the outside black for a called strike.
So two pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
0-2, here it comes.
Ball one.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
One and two, here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
White.
And now in the box, Rondell White. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Barehanded at his knees. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Marcus Grissom.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
White gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2, here it is. Way outside. 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. At the plate, Mike Landers, line to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll plate one for sure and maybe a second. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
In now, Alou. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Darren Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit well towards the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, shortstop, Will Cordero.
Stepping in now, Will Cordero, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. On the ground near home. And that's the second out.
batting, the first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Mike Timlin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Cliff Floyd will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Alomar fields it cleanly.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. The Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Nationals 5, the Jays 0. And now, Carlos Delgado and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-0 here in the early going.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Grissom is there, and he has it for the first out.
Border.
Now to bat, Pat Borders. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go, Roberto Alomar. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First delivery to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Fletcher finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Striding in is Sean Berry, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
White.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Rondell White is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
So now to the plate, Marcus Grissom. Here's a pop-up now. Olderud has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
You forget what you're fighting for when you're afraid.
Leading off the inning, it'll be number 4, and they could use a spark from him here.
The shortstop, number 4.
Now the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, Paul Molitor. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks and we're just in the middle innings of this one? If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No runs, just one hit, one error thus far for Toronto. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the new inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Mike Landers. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 18.
Next up is Alou. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
That evens it up, 1-1. Again, another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2. This is line to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the right fielder, Larry Walker.
And stepping in, Larry Walker. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Into the box now, Darren Fletcher. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
At the plate, Will Cordero. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
That's in there, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
At the plate now, Cliff Floyd. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
From the stretch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Nationals on top, 7-0. Now at the plate, John Olerud. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Devin White, lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Ed Sprague, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 5 innings complete. The Nationals are out in front here, 7-0. Stepping in once again is Sean Berry. He flew out in his last AB. First offering. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Rondell White, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot down the line. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Darren Hall is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
The batter, number 3.
So now to the plate, Mike Landers, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. White at third. Grissom stands at second. No outs. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box now. Alou hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So the next to bat will be Larry Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pause, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At At the plate now, Darren Fletcher pulled toward right center field. White will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Nationals 10, the Jays nothing. Now to the plate, here is Carlos Delgado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something. Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
The 0-1 on its way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Pat Borders. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Roberto Alomar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One ball, one strike to count. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Cordero is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Will Cordero. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Carter moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
Up next, it'll be Cliff Floyd. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air to shallow center. White comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Up next, Sean Berry. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Soft liner towards short. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
To the plate now, Rondell White down the left field line and hard hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
At the plate, Marcus Grissom might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And he fouls this one off. Berry on third, White at second with 2 gone. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit to third, reined in. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Ready now is number 4. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Paul Molitor. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the pitch.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
High in the air out to center field. Grissom is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Joe Carter.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one. And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box, John Olerud. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Devin White, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Blue Jays leave a pair. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0.
Landers.
So now into the box is Mike Landers. He's 1 for 4 so far. First pitch on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Stepping in now, Alou. Soft liner to the left side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
To the plate now, Larry Walker.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Pulled toward right center field. Carter is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Darren Fletcher.
So stepping in is Darren Fletcher. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set and the pitch. Alou is off at first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Now the relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Number 44 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 44.
At the plate, Will Cordero, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Nationals lead it 11-0. Gil Heredia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ed Sprague. First offering. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, You were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet, 6 inches.
The next 0-2. Misses, that's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Into the box now, Carlos Delgado. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in next, Pat Borders. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now back, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roberto Alomar. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. So now here is Cliff Floyd, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
The first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Sean Berry.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, Rondell White. And it's fouled away. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Nationals 11, the Jays nothing.
Leading up for Toronto, the shortstop, number 4.
Now here's the first offering. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Next to hit, Paul Molitor, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Landers is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, right fielder, Joe Carter.
Next to bat for Toronto, Joe Carter. It was a base hit last time up.
They say the people that you love cause the most pain. They say the ones lighting up know you first.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Fouled away. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0, the final shutout total in this one. The Washington Nationals put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Pedro Martinez gets the W on the mound. Dave Stewart couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat say.
Get your hand off my penis!